What's going on, guys? Whew. Haven't said that for a while. Yeah, but welcome back to the Flatworld. This is episode 80, and yeah, this is the first episode in like a year or something, like 9 months. 9 months, that's enough to have a baby. But I didn't have a baby. Maybe I should have. But here we are, and for those of you that don't know, the Flatworld is my signature series on the channel. So, the channel's been relatively quiet for a while, pretty much dead, I might say. Looks like we got a hole up there. We should fix up, huh? But yeah, so the channel's been pretty dead for quite a while. But I noticed one of my videos, actually the furniture guide, has been getting like a lot of views, a lot of attention, and I've received a bunch of new subscribers, which I think is super cool. So I figured, why not make a new video, see how things go, see how people like it. So here we are, making a new video, seeing how things go, and seeing how people like it. So, yeah, there's that. I don't know how this whole happened. Looks like we need a stone block. Here, well, we need a crafting table as well. Well, okay. Let's go find some stuff. But anyways, yeah, so since I last recorded an episode, not too much has changed on the Flatworld. In fact, not much at all. I didn't really play during those 9 months, except for maybe a month ago I played a little bit. I was just feeling, nostalgic and bored. Like right before school started, maybe more than a month ago, a couple months ago now, and I played for like a few hours, and that was fun. How am I gonna do this? I guess I have to sort of do that. Boop boop, and a boop boop. Cool. Yeah, I played for a couple hours and just did some. I worked on cosmetic stuff up there, which I'll show you in a second. But other than that, not much has changed here on the Flatworld. But yeah, so again, for those of you who aren't really familiar with the concept of the series, basically, the Flatworld is just a normal, super flat world. So, kind of unedited. Just 3 blocks of grass, I believe it is, or maybe it's 4, or whatever it is, 3 or 4 blocks of grass, and then that's it, and then some villages scattered about. Let me see. We're gonna smelt up some cobblestone here. So yeah, that's that. Dude, so many bats. Oh, by the way, if this video is a little choppy, I apologize. I'm getting, I think, about 19 frames a second right now, which isn't exactly ideal. Right now I'm actually playing at more like 60 frames a second, but I'm writing, as in recording, at like 19 frames a second, because there's some sort of problem with my graphics card communicating with DxTory. I have an AMD graphics card, and apparently with one of the new patches, it doesn't quite function right with DxTory, and I'm trying to fix it right now, but that's proving difficult. So hopefully this episode comes out okay, and maybe I can smooth it out for the future a little bit. But for now, hopefully this will do for you guys. I just want to put out some new content, you know what I mean? We got all sorts of new viewers, which thank you so much for subscribing, giving the channel a chance. It's pretty cool. There we go. Fill that up with some lava buckets. Cool. So we'll leave that to continue smelting at another date. Let's go fix up this hole once and for all. Oh, help. Cool. So, yeah, I keep losing my train of thought, but, I guess I'm just gonna go with the flow, let it happen. I'm kind of out of practice commentating, but I think this is fine, you know, just kind of chill out on the Flatworld. Oh, let's see. I think we're missing a glowstone somewhere. So let's go grab some glowstone. I think I have some up here. And this will give me a chance to show you guys some of the changes to the base. So, let's use this slime block elevator. Because, you know, vertical travel is always tough in Minecraft, but this thing does the job pretty well. So let's see if we can get it. Nice. All the way up to the top, and this goes to the top level here. Yeah, so this is where I grow my carrots, and on the other side is potatoes. I've got like a little makeshift tree farm here. These lights represent the double chests behind, and as the double chests fill up, the lights will light up. So right now, we really only have one chest, so only one light is on. But as I keep farming these carrots, hopefully those lights will start filling up. And in fact, we can farm the carrots right now. Let's go over. So I usually grab whatever's here. They all wash down into a hopper system, which leads to these chests. And then I grab like 2 stacks. And that's usually just enough to replant. Replant and keep myself fully hungered, fully full, I suppose. Alright, so boom, boom, boom. I've got this nice little bridge going over. You know, one of the goals of the Flatworld was something I stole from Etho's lab, actually, and that was to really try to have, like, cosmetic lighting. And by that I mean, like, no just, like, random torches lying around like this. So I gotta go through and figure out, where I can get rid of those torches. And how to make things look nice. Oh, that was nerve-wracking. I thought it was gonna... well, there it is. Good thing we have this iron hoe. Ho, ho, ho. Okay. Fill that up. Ba-doop-ba-doo. But yeah, what have I been up to? I'm in college, obviously. This is my sophomore year, my 3rd semester of college. Things are going good. I am a studio arts major with a concentration on animation, which is pretty sweet. So I've been watching a ton of animation. And by that I mean cartoons. I've been watching a lot of cartoons. Oh, and this side is potatoes, but it doesn't have the lights yet. I still gotta do that. And over there's Salacia, my kind of Atlantis project. There's my giant statue of Neptune / Poseidon, however you wanna say it. But yeah, what were we looking for? Glowstone, that's right. So, got a little sidetracked. But yeah, I put up these walls. Those are new. So these walls on the other side of these farms, which will lead to something eventually. And then I've kind of been building up this sort of area over here. Just trying to flesh out the cosmetics. So right now it's kind of bare bones, but we have like a platform forming here. And I put some chests in here just as like a storage closet for whatever. And that kind of connects up into here, as you can see. So there's just a space here now. And then if we go down this staircase, this is where... So this... oh, and I added a doorway here as well. So everything's kind of just more connected now. And there's even holes here that I'm going to add so I can just kind of quickly drop down a level or something like that. But yeah, I've just been kind of adding these pathways and fleshing out the dynamics of this area a little bit more. You can see the 4 beacons now poke through here with the fences. So we've got one there, and the only one that's missing is this one that'll poke through right here whenever I get that last wither star. So this main area right here is kind of dedicated to the mob farm upstairs. So basically, let's see, is it daytime? Yes. So basically there's a mob farm up here. When I throw the switch that says divert mob flow. So right now divert mob flow is up, which means on. So it's diverting the mob flow to 4 tubes. this one, and 2 others on the other side. And that way the mobs fall faster, and they just fall, and they fall farther. So mostly all of them die, as you can see, except for the ones with like feather falling armor, or sometimes witches who heal themselves. But the center tube is for like XP grinding, so they'll fall and be like 1 hit, and I can just kind of grind them here. And then put the drops in these chests. So then those chests will funnel down to this system here, where just all the random drops I get from XP farming are just kind of funneled in, and I can like right now I don't have a chest piece or a helmet, so I can just kind of like pick things from here and just put them on whenever. So that's usually what I'm geared up with. But then the 4 tubes feed down to here, and there is a mob sorting system which sorts it into rotten flesh, bones, arrows, and gunpowder, and then all the extra drops just go into these chests. And then there's little platforms so that I can kill any mobs that aren't killed immediately, like these pesky pescaronis, except sometimes they just like don't want to die. Oops. I've fallen into the void. Okay, up we go. But yeah, so the 4 mob tubes separate their drops, and then the drops go down to the next level, which I'll show you. And by the way, these big hallways here that I've kind of built up are going to lead... Oh, well, this one at least is going to lead to my passive mob system. So all the pigs and all the cows that I spawn will feed down this giant water channel, and then eventually I'll sort them and do all sorts of evil things to them, like cooking them for food, etc. So eventually you're going to have a passive mob system there that'll be pretty cool. But yeah. For now, I have also built this sort of entrance here, which goes into this staircase. This big old staircase that kind of wraps around the elevator. And I put a little window here. Yeah, there are way too many mobs in this base. I kind of gotta go through and figure out where they're all coming from. Probably here is a little dark. There we go. But yeah, so this level is all about these drops that come down. So as you can see, gunpowder, arrows, flesh, bones, and I just finished this up. This is one of the things I was working on off camera. So I built up this sort of staircase that comes around here, and then there are these platforms where all the drops get carried. And you can see there's quite a bit more in these than the other ones. So those are filling up nicely. And then in here we have the ginormous wheat farm that I built. Basically, when it's all grown, you run up here, flick that lever a few times, the water washes everything down to the ground, and then down this tunnel here, and the hoppers pick up everything and kind of funnel them away to a happier place. Help me. But help. There we go. Yeah, it's not the easiest to navigate that water channel. But yeah, the whole reason we came up here was to grab glowstone. So let's do that. We got 2 in there. I really thought there was a glowstone in there. We can look upstairs. Let me see. I think maybe there's some in here. Yes. Haha. 11 pieces. That's a fine haul. And then we'll jump down. I really need some sort of access point for this, like, top here. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, ever. You know, in real life or in Minecraft. I'm just, you know, who does? Okay. Getting weirdly existential here. But yeah, I've been having a pretty good semester. Oh, wait, let's see. How many spaces in between? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Yep, I've been going to New York City every other weekend for this class that I'm in, where we basically get to meet artists and talk to them and see their studios and sort of talk about what it's like to live in the art world. And we go down to New York City, spend the night there, and then come back the next day. And we have to find our own place to stay, so that's pretty weird. Quite a lot of independence that they're giving us. I'm in a computer animation class where I'm learning Maya, so that's pretty fun. Although I'm not as into the computer animation as I am into like more 2D stuff. Like that Mountain Down video I released on the channel, that music video a while ago. So yeah, that's sort of more my style, but ooh, protection 2 and fire protection 2, pretty neat. Yeah, and then other classes. I'm in this one class that's about YouTube and video games. So basically what we're doing here, oh geez, whoops. So that class is obviously amazing. So that's been really fun. And then other than that, I'm in like a figure drawing class, advanced drawing, and I know there's one other. Oh yeah, modern art history. So a lot of art this year, obviously. Art major, makes sense. But yeah, as we continue the tour, for people who don't really know how this place all works, up here I have it pretty organized. These signs up here, item frames I guess, represent different things. So the gold block represents this Wuthering Heights, which is a giant mountain I built in the Flatworld. The water bucket represents Salacia, which is that Atlantis place I was working on. The string represents the spider farm, which is a spider-only mob farm that I built. And then the gunpowder represents that crazy mob farm that I built that spawns 1 billion mobs an hour or whatever it is. And then these wool blocks represent the animals that are in the buildings outside. So black is for cows, pink is for pigs, red is for sheep, and gray is for the horses. So if we come out here, these giant buildings I'm talking about. Here, let me sleep first so we don't die a horrible, horrible death. And we're good. Okay, so yeah, these giant buildings I was talking about are right here. They're all sort of connected by bridges, and then yeah, they have wool that matches the wool inside. So this one's the horse place. We go inside and probably gonna die or something. But yeah, there's a bunch of horses. Oh, you know what? I should really cover up this hole so none of my horses fall into the oblivion. Oh, Jesus. Well, more of a hole now, so perfect. I don't think the horses will walk off voluntarily, so I'm just going to ignore it. Pretend like it didn't happen. And away we go. Oh, geez. Why aren't these guys dying? Oh, they're under the... I see. They're hiding from the light. Yeah, I really gotta light up these places a little better. These buildings. I'm really not sure what I'm doing with them in general. I think I wanted to have glass roofs or something. Or maybe not. Maybe just open air for the animals to graze. They're really just grazing grounds. But the pig and the cow ones are kind of like sadistic. That's Salacia, by the way, over there. Because in here, yeah. So I have these like machines that it's a design I got from Zazuma Void. And basically I can like AFK stand there and keep spawning a bunch of cows. And they all flow down into that hole and then feed back to my base where I can, again, do horrible things to them, like collect their meat or, you know, get their leather. What else? I don't know what else you can do with cows. Milk them, I guess. So yeah, all sorts of nefarious deeds. But let's go take a look at Salacia just for kicks and griggles and so yeah, as I said, this is my giant statue of Neptune. Right there is the Greek spelling for like Amphitheros or something, which is just You know, Salacia is the Roman version, and I don't know, she was like some sort of sea goddess. You know what, I forget, but unimportant. Here we are. So the plan for this place was to build it all up and then eventually flood it so that all of it is covered up in water, and it's like some sort of cool Bioshocky Atlantis kind of place. And I still plan to do that. Just not sure when that'll happen. But so far we have a couple of cool rooms. So this is like the sort of bio room, or like crop room. Where up here we have wheat, and then as you go up it's carrots, and then I think there's a level for potatoes as well. So the three major crops, of course, and then in here is like the, you know, terrarium sort of just plant green room, which I think came out really cool. I just covered it in flowers, and I've got, do these flowers not exist anymore or something? That's really weird. They're like floating. I thought they were too tall. 2 blocks tall. Weird. But yeah, we've got all sorts of different flowers in there, and trees, and mushrooms, and vines hanging down from the ceiling. So this room looks pretty cool. And then it's also where the nether portal is located to take us back to the base at a faster pace. So yeah, this will take us back to here. And then I've got this whole portal system hooked up to take us all around the world, basically. Ooh, that could have been a lava pit. But, yeah, so, I mean, I really didn't have much to work on during this episode. Let's see how yeah, it's smelting slowly but surely. I really didn't have much to work on in this episode, just kind of wanted to introduce the return of the series, possibly. We'll see how this episode does, you know, and if people are commenting, if there's a positive response to me making more of these videos, then I'll keep it going to the best of my ability. You know, things are busy with college, but I have my own place now, my own apartment, so I can sort of do a vlog, maybe show that off, show you guys what's going on in my life. But yeah, here's the nether base, by the way, and I think this will take us back. These weird broken portals. Who knows what's going on with Minecraft? I really haven't been keeping up with all the version updates and whatnot. But yeah, okay, so like I said, didn't really have too much to work on in this episode, but maybe next episode we'll have a project in mind. I just kind of wanted to, you know, introduce the series back. There were some traditions we had, like reading the story at the end of each episode, but I don't really feel like doing that. Or I don't even remember what we were naming these paintings after or something. So I'm just not going to do it. But hey, maybe next time. So yeah, for now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments if you think I should keep doing this, or if you wish me to quit YouTube forever and eventually die. So yeah, just let me know, and you have a nice life. Goodbye.